Welcome guys, so this is part 3 of object-oriented programming in C++. In this particular video, I'm going to go over encapsulations and setters and getters. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a private attribute in the employee class. And then we're going to create a setter to set a value for that private attribute. And then we're going to create a getter method to retrieve the value and display it onto the console. So I'll show you what I mean. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a private section. So now underneath here, we're going to create a variable called salary. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a method within the public section of employee class, and we're going to call it set salary. So let's scroll down. Okay, so we created a temporary variable called us. So now we're going to set us equal to salary, or actually salary to us. Okay, so now the next step we're going to do is we're going to create a get salary method. So this allows us to retrieve the value from the private attribute, and then what we're going to do later is we're going to display it onto the console. Alright, so let's set a value for this private attribute. So in the previous video, we created an object for an employee, and it's called emp1. We gave it some values already, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set a value for that private attribute. And we're going to use our setter method that we created. Let's see, 89,000. Alright, so now to display this value onto the console. This is the method that we created earlier to get the value. Alright, so now let's run the program. And as you can see here, under the first person, we have set the value to 89,000, and then we display the info with the get salary method that we created, so it actually worked. In the previous video, we went over the topics about inheritance and polymorphism, where we can access the attributes from the base class, which is the employee class, and then we use them in our secondary class, which is the intern class. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to set a value for the private attribute of salary in our intern class. So let's scroll down here. We created an intern object already, which is called intern1. So we're going to set a salary for this intern object. Then we're going to set a value of, let's see, 10,000. Now Now let's display this onto the console. Alright, so now let's run the program. And as you can see, it also worked for the intern object. We have it set to 10,000. So this is the good thing about object-oriented programming, is that you can inherit the attributes from a base class, which in this video it's the employee class, and then we can use it in our secondary class, which is the intern class. So that's pretty much about it for this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. If there's any other topics that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments also. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.